Hello, I am Uncle Mike, your favorite gamer's favorite uncle, and we are back here in November 2-3 Mike Zulu, recreating the flights to Oshkosh of Jason and Matt from MzeroA ground school and all that, flying their airplane up to Oshkosh here in 2022. They landed in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, and now we are going to do a short sortie over to First Flight Airport over at Kitty Hawk on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. So let's go ahead and get right into the cockpit here, and let's go ahead and start up. 2-3 Mike Zulu. Parking brake is set, fuel is in, like everything that I see there. Let's go ahead and turn on the magic. Let the electronics warm up. Everything is looking good there. We are operating the airplane, so let's go ahead and turn on the beacon and the nav lights. Let's go get the multi-function display all set up. You can see I went ahead and put in there this little 23-mile sortie. All right, you can stop yelling at me. Oral warning. Okay. System test. Okay. All right. We got full mixture gump check. Let's go ahead and crack the throttle. Go ahead and just set trim here since I'm down there, looking down there. And let's go ahead and... Nope, that's not what I want. Fuel pump. There we go. Okay, we're good there. And feels cracked or things like that. We got it. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. So can we get a clear prop? There we go. Go ahead and bring the throttle to about 1,000 RPMs. Let it warm up. Oil pressure's coming up. Looking good. We're just going to climb up to about 1,500 feet here. Just a little VFR flight over to First Flight Airport. Kilo Foxtrot Alpha. All right, let's go ahead and get the CDI on the GPS here. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the old inset here. I am also going to put on wind option 1 over here. So now we got the wind and its components, as crosswind and head or tailwind components. And we'll go ahead and let that warm up. Let's go ahead and dial up to automated weather.
Kilo Echo Charlie Golf, automated weather observation 1800 Zulu. Wind 281.
Breezy.
Visibility 9er. Sky conditions.
Looking good. I like it.
6,400 feet, scattered 13,800 feet scattered. Temperature 19er C.
Looking good. Nothing wrong with that. 2992, so standard.
Kilo Echo Charlie
All right.
automated weather observation 180.
Turn to ground. We are basically going to be heading here. We're basically going to be heading to the east, but we're going to climb out to the west, and then we're going to be making a left turn, and then go ahead and head east. So let's go ahead and tell them that we're going to go.
Elizabeth City ground Cessna November 2-3 Mike Zulu, request taxi for departure to the east.
Cessna November 2-3 Mike Zulu taxi 2 and hold short of runway 28 via taxiway Bravo. Contact tower on 120.5 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 28 using taxiway Bravo Cessna 3 Mike Zulu.
All right. Do a little 180 here. We got fuel, so we're all good there. And let's go on to Kitty Hawk. I have been out here to the Wright brothers memorial, and it is pretty spectacular. It's pretty amazing to think that they came down from Dayton, Ohio, where they had their bike shop, come out here in the summers, I guess. Have their little shop out here where they would try their gliders and eventually put engines on and everything. All right. Seems like I had clearance to thing, but I'll just take a look here. Yep. See anybody on final? Come up here, do a little run up on 23 Mike Zulu. Check our magnetos. Got the AI there that puts the runway lights. We're gonna come over here. Keep it coming around. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna go with that. Alright, parking brake is set. Go to about 1800 RPMs. Come on now. There we go. Nice drop on the right. Back to both. Check left. Nice drop on the left. Go back to both. Everything, see how we like everything, huh? Everything's rich, or everything's looking good. Nom, 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 nom. Alright, since we're here, let's go ahead now and turn on landing lights. Go ahead and turn on the strobe. We're going to go over where it's VFR stuff. I don't think we need any pedo heat. Alright. Let's head on out. Get in line. Parking brake is off. All right, tower, the ivory tower. Let's go ahead and tune to the tower. And let's get VFR, here we go.
Elizabeth City Tower, Cessna November, 2 Tree Mike Zulu, at runway 28 ready for departure.
Departure.
Cessna November 2 Tree Mike Zulu altimeter 29.9er 21281 at 19er. East departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 28.
Cleared for takeoff runway 28 Cessna Tree Mike Zulu.
Ready to go. Trim is set.
Generic 19er Charlie wind 281 at 19er. Cleared to land runway 28.
Somewhere we got another boy out there. Well, let's just go ahead.
Cleared to land runway 28 generic 19er Charlie.
Let's get in the air then, huh? Let's get in the air. Airspeed's alive, everything's in the green. Like what I see. Go ahead, rotate. Ooh, yeah. Gear up. Oh, wait. We don't have any gear. What? We've got gear. and they're going up with us. All right, so we'll just climb up here. Raise my seat a little bit. Can I raise my seat? Nope. Nope.
Cessna 3 Mike Zulu, continue for east departure.
Roger that. Do I need to acknowledge that? I can't remember. Yeah.
Elizabeth City Tower, Cessna November, 2 Tree, Mike Zulu, continue for east departure.
All right. Make this left turn. Again, like I said, we'll climb out here to about power just a little bit. Don't need to work. Our engine's been performing so well for us. Trim, trim, trim. There is Elizabeth City. I'll see if I can find the traffic, but I don't see the traffic. Trim, trim, trim. Ooh, a little bumpy today. Yeah, I don't see that traffic that he was saying given cleared runway 28. Oh. Thought maybe I saw anti-smash lights there for a moment. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, usually when they say in the flight sim, when they say generic, that means that it's data from real data from flying, from the real ADS-B data that they've imported into the game, and so you can actually watch it real time. You can actually see it then in the simulator, but I don't see them. But I've turned name tags off, so we won't be all cluttered with people's name tags and stuff like that. So, but here we go. So just slow right here at about 1,500 feet. Yeah, right behind the tail there. That's that old Weeksville Naval Air Station, and now it's basically where they had balloons.
Cessna 3 Mike Zulu, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Roger that.
Elizabeth City Tower, Cessna November, 2 Tree Mike Zulu, frequency change.
So let's go ahead and see what the weather's like at first flight, huh?
Generic 19er Charlie, turn next.
Oh, he's on the ground, so. Alright, there it is. Number 7, first flight. Turn to automatic weather air.
Kilo Foxtrot, Foxtrot Alpha, automated weather observation 180.
281.
Wind 281 and 19er. Visibility.
Favoring runway 21.
Sky condition 6,400 feet scattered, 13,800 feet scattered. Temperature 19er C, dew point 1 tree C, altimeter 29er 2. Kilo Foxtrot, Foxtrot Alpha, automated weather
Alright, go ahead,
observation.
turn to traffic. Get ready for us when we get out there. Let's go ahead and close ATC and just enjoy the flight now. Just cruise on over here. Like I said, we're gonna hand fly this in the simulator. So if you're interested in, like I said, Microsoft Flight Simulator on the Xbox Series S, there is trim set into the controller. There's also trim that you can set on your keyboard and all kinds of stuff. So we're just gonna fly this out here. everything is looking good. I'm going to come over here, go ahead and bring up Sky Vector. Because if I remember right from their video, I think with Wright traffic or with runway 21, yeah, it's Wright pattern. RP 21 on the old VFR sectional. Alright, for this I think we're not going to go into ludicrous speed or anything like that, but we're going to go ahead and descend us down. I'm going to get the old smart box locked on to 1500. There we go. Alright, we got that all locked in there. Let's go ahead and get back to we'll climb back to 1500. There we go. We'll go turn on the autopilot. Just that way, it's just a little bit easier here. We've got just a little bit of time here. Let's go ahead and get back on our flight path there. We can come over here on our flight plan too, trying to know the G1000 a little better. So let's see here. I think you go click on this. Yep. And then you bring down to here. I think you go menu, and then here's this one. Yep. And then enter. And now flight plan. And so now it should. No, it didn't. I'm not sure what it did there. But we're bearing 127, so we're on track here. Not sure what that did, so I'll just leave it up to that. I need to continue to understand the button functionality of the G1000 here. I'm a steam gauge guy. I like the little circles. I like the little 6-packs. I like the little 3-pack down there. Right here. Oh yeah, see? Right there. Yep. There's my little 3-pack. All this smart box stuff they got going on here. Alright, so we're heading out here to Kill Devil Hills Dunes at Kitty Hawk. And so we're going to do, actually I think it's almost exactly the same weather that they've got, very similar at least. What we're going to do is we're going to fly over the airport, take a look, but we need to be right pattern for 2-1. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to come over the airport, look down at the memorial, basically make an orbit, then come back, get in right pattern for runway 21, and come and land full stop. That's what we are going to do as we just fly over. This is the area where that movie, what was the movie? Oh, it was a great movie too. Peanut Butter Falcon. Yeah, this is the area Peanut Butter Falcon was set in. The Outer Banks and all these bayous and bays and stuff like this, the big bay and the sounds and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Peanut Butter Falcon. That's great. Oh, while we're here, just functionality of Flight Sim, I am going to test to make sure here. Yep, I have figured out a problem that I had with my drone activation. And so now I have it where I can toggle it. Yes, sir. All right, where are we at here? We're 10 miles out. we'll give everybody a call at about 5 miles or something like that. So, but yeah, good old, yeah, let's go back into that. Ooh, come out here. Oh yeah, I got a lady light on. That's okay though, because you know, anti-smash is always good. Here we go. Come out here like this, and then we go down a little bit like this, and then we let us fly by the drone. Ready? Then we just toggle the drone, and then we can go to external view. This is external view. This is different than drone. So there's 2-3 Mike Zulu, looking good. All right, 8 miles away. Let's go ahead and give a position call just to make sure. So, all right, we're gonna select runway 21 for landing. We got be a pretty good 70-degree crosswind, but and with some nice wind. So like they had to when they landed. So, and we're gonna do full stop. Yes, sir. We're gonna do full stop. And let's go ahead and just announce where we're at.
Kilo Foxtrot, Foxtrot Alpha, traffic Cessna November, 2-3 Mike Zulu, 8 miles northwest, 1,600 feet, inbound to land runway 21.
Go ahead. Let's go ahead and zoom out on the old smart box here. Don't hear or see anybody flying around here. Yeah, we get when we land and we park and all that. What we'll do is we'll pop the drone up and go take a tour of the Wright Brother Memorial. It's pretty neat. They've got recreations of their little hangars and workshops that they had, and they have this neat memorial of the flights that they did and the distances and where they were at, and then up on the hill and stuff, they've got this really beautiful memorial. So we'll check that out once we get there. But again, we are just going to fly right over. We are then going to do a right circuit, fly over, cross back over the airport, or cross over the runway, and then enter right downwind for runway 21. So if you want, one of the things that I like to do, especially in the sim, but you can do it in real life too, is you come back over here and go ahead on the VOR and change the CDI to VOR. But then what we'll do is we'll change this to 2-1. So there's basically now that just giving us just some visual orientation of our pattern, right? Of the runway orientation. So, all right, here we are coming up on, let's go ahead and do another position call here, huh?
Kilo Foxtrot, Foxtrot Alpha, traffic Cessna November, 2-3 Mike Zulu, 4 miles northwest, 1,600 feet, inbound to land runway 21.
So here we are. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just make the calls now as if we were just going to go ahead and just do them ourselves. So I'm going to come back on the power. Might as well slow down. Genosaurus Rex is online. There we are. There is First Flight Airport. You can kind of see it there in the trees, even in the video, and you can click on the link in the description below to see MzeroA's flight out here, about how embedded with these trees. It's hard to see the airport until you really get up on it there, but there is the memorial. I'm going to come off autopilot, so we are on the sticks now, but there is the memorial. All right, First Flight Airport. White, Cessna 172, direct overhead. Can be circling to the right, making a right downwind runway 21. So there is the memorial right out there. And there's the airstrip right below us. Looking good, huh? Well, yeah, there's the memorial right down below the strut there. We'll take a look at that when we get there. There is the airfield. All right, let's go ahead and come back on the power. First flight. Wright Cessna 172 is directly overhead, descending pattern altitude 1,000 feet, gonna make a right downwind, runway 21, first flight. Looking good, I like it. All right. Excuse me. Remember, we got our, we're using our CDI there to go ahead and give us orientation. So, and it helps out in the sim because it kind of sometimes gets a lot going on when you're just trying to look over your shoulder like this. So, all right, come back on the power. Just kind of extend out over here out of the water a little bit. Slow down. First notch of flaps coming in. Trim, 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 trim. Go ahead and put the second notch of flaps here as we go ahead. All right, coming around. All right, airport in sight. We are, looks like we're high. All right, full flaps coming in. There we got a like a direct crosswind. All right, we are way too high. Flaps coming in, power's coming in. All right, first flight airport. Wright Cessna 172 going around runway 21, make a right pattern, runway 21, first flight. You'll get a better view now of of the memorial here. So there's a memorial up on the dune. All right. Go ahead and turn downwind here. First flight, Wright Cessna 172 is right downwind, runway 21, first flight. All right. First notch of flaps coming in, trim, trim, trim. I'm gonna go out. We're gonna extend out here a little bit further. We're gonna go to the beach this time here. Trim, trim, trim. All right, we're at the beach. Let's go ahead and turn on final here. There we go, I like that better. Okay, second notch of flaps. And we got this crosswind from the right.
500.
All right, full flaps. Trim, trim, trim. Trees. crosswind. All kinds of stuff going on. Woo. All right, we're down. Whew. Whew. Get down below those trees, and then all of a sudden the wind just kind of like wind shear just kind of cuts out on you. All right. There we go. Ooh, somebody else is here. What's up, somebody else? I'm gonna go to the inn then and park. But yeah, welcome to First Flight Airport at Kitty Hawk. Whew, had to do a little go around there. I didn't like it at first. Didn't like it. Made the right decision. Be safe. Yeah, that was pretty tricky. I had a pretty good crosswind. There we go. Come on now, let's park it good. Or let's park it really bad. All right, welcome to First Flight. Let's go ahead and parking brake is on, fuel, everything like that is good. All right, all the switches, let's get all these switches off. Oop. All these switches off, there we go. Everything's looking good. Let's pull it. Oh. Looking good. Again, welcome to First Flight Airport. On our way to Oshkosh 22 with MzeroA. Jason and Matt on their way to Oshkosh 22. And we are here. You can see up on the hill there, you can actually go ahead and see the monument to the Wright brothers. So let's go ahead and jump into the drone. And so we're going to go ahead and go onto the drone. I'm going to go ahead and increase its speed here. And so away we go with the drone here as we go check out the Wright Brothers Memorial. So here is the memorial. So pretty neat place. I'm actually going to take that as a screenshot. There we go. And so now over here, they've got the Wright flyers in here, in this building here. So that's really neat. I'm not sure what this big building is. Probably just the AI is putting that in there. But then what you've got is you've got their workshops and hangar and stuff right here. And then this line here. And then these are, you can kind of see how there's little white marks. Those are the distances of the day when on the days that they flew. And then here was the, out here is then the distance of how far they flew then. So it's a really neat memorial to the Wright brothers. There we go. Wright Brothers National Memorial and First Flight Airport, Kilo Foxtrot Alpha. And so with that, here is 2-3 Mike Zulu with Jason and Matt in the cockpit as they're on their way to Oshkosh Air Adventure 2022, and we are following along and recreating their flights in Microsoft Flight Simulator on the Xbox Series S. Subscribe if you haven't. Click that like button if you do. Come join chat and join me on a future live stream. Game on. I am Uncle Mike, your favorite gamer's favorite uncle. See you next time. Bye.